Meanwhile, Israel has criticised the US for giving away too much in nuclear talks with Iran. Officials here say they believe a deal could be signed within weeks, if not days. There have been many false starts in negotiations. And recently, Russia tried to use the deal as a way to circumvent sanctions. So is Iran about to reap huge concessions from the US? Joining me to discuss, Camelia Entekhabifard is the editor of the Independent Persian. Hello to you, Camelia. So first of all, the Israelis are most concerned about reports that the US is planning to remove the IRGC from its list of terrorist organizations. How much of a win would that be for Tehran?
Thank you very much for hosting me, dear Laura, at this special occasion for the Iranian, which is the New Year. Thank you. And greetings to all the Israelis who celebrate also Nowruz, especially the Iranian Israelis over there. It's a very important issue for the Iranian side and at the same time for the regional countries too. And there is nothing we could say preventing the U.S. administration, especially President Biden. Nothing is possible by him. He removed Houthis from the terrorist list when he became the president, or what he did with Taliban and handed over the country to them, Afghanistan. I mean, it always telling us nothing is impossible from Biden. But at the same time, Iranians are so much pushing to see that impossible things is become possible. That means the IRGC removed from the terrorist list for a simple reason, in my opinion. The supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei is aged man, and if he passed away in the days or years, or let's say even by the end of the times of Rais's presidency, the only power maker, the most important power resources in Iran is IRGC. They make all the preparation for them to taking over the country, and they can make this smooth, at their opinion, transitional from handing over the power from current supreme leader to the next one, next assembly, or anything they plan for. It's extremely important for the revolution, for the Islamic Republic, to make this happen, even if they have to make some compensation in order to make this still happen. And it has this plus that IRGC removed from the terrorist list.
Well, Camelia, how would you explain the two major attacks in the past week? We had a strike close to the US consulate in Erbil in northern Iraq, and an attack on the Saudi Aramco facilities. Why would Iran do that when they appear to be on the brink of signing this agreement?
They use this tactic as an extreme pressure tools to the Americans and to the Western powers to make their concessions, to say if you want the deal, they have to rush yourself, or you have to agree with the points we are looking for. Otherwise, they can continue such a violent acts against of the regional countries. But there is a small things here for me, which Iranian maybe miscalculated on that. And this is the regional countries which no longer has these fears to express themselves or step back because of the wishes of the United States. They had these experiences of 2015 when Obama signed the deal, and nothing changed in their favors in regards of Iran's behavior. And at this point, they were not cooperating with Americans and the Western countries when they asked to increase the production of the oil in order to decrease the price of the international oil in the market. Today, Saudi says we are not responsible for the rising price of the oil in the market because the Houthis attack our facilities. At this point, at this stage, is very important for Biden to make sure the regional countries' point of view has been addressed at any future deals. And I believe they are not so easily let Biden sign whatever he wished to with the Iranians if they are not, if their concern wouldn't